Hello everybody, this is Golaf as usual. I'll be bringing you another episode of Tap Titans. Today will be a tournament series that will actually help you on the guidelines on how to fulfill the tournament or go through the tournament. As you can see, I'm already on stage 2648. I can actually go to 2700, but for this purpose I will prestige on this this stage. As you see, for the Asia, I'm playing Asia server, so I'm sorry. I'm basing on Asian time. I'm sorry. So for us, I typically found the time of 6 p.m. is just a sweet spot, meaning all the hardcore players will be already in the tournament. As the tournament only consists of 200 people in one rank or one group, so every after 200 people, they will group you to another person. For that, because if in Asia, if you join at 8 p.m., that's exactly when the tournament starts, you will join with the hardcore players, means they will reach about 3,000 or more stages. So my suggestion is start about 6 p.m. Asian time, meaning like Kuala Lumpur or Singapore time. As now we prestige here. As we join the tournament, let's go. As we go in, I also like to talk about, this is also for the person who has not prestige at all. It's their first time prestiging. You should join. Why? Because you gain, you see, my current rank is 148, but you get one free weapon upgrade and 3 tournament points and 15 diamonds. So you get extra for doing nothing and joining just a tournament. As you can see, our first person is now at stage 102. Don't be afraid, because he might only stop at stage 200 maybe, so you might be able to take over him. So let's continue on here. As you can see, there's nothing much here, and you can see my all of the total damage is almost 240k. But now I'll be upgrading, most likely to be, because I'm actually having trouble to upgrade my Dark Lord at a certain stage to evolve it. So I'll be basing on the crafter's elixir. So I'll be maxing that out with all the relics I have for that artifact. And if you're asking if there is another artifact after 29 29 artifacts, well, I don't think so, because they removed one. As you can see, I own 29 already. I haven't tried it, but you will see later on. As I upgrade, purchase the hero. As my prestige is actually quite a lot, as you can see in 94. So the first few stages I'll be whizzing through with no problem. And when you play this, don't be demoralized by the first person, because it doesn't seem to be practical. Because I see a lot of players, they, like, let's say Titan Slayer, he got to 97, but you're already at stage 5. I see a lot of people, players, they give up. Don't do that. You might actually go to the next ranking that apparently I dropped, that it might give you 2 weapon upgrades. As we continue here. And for those who are roughly this, let's say prestige 62 or above, this might be applying to you, because it will be really easy just for you to upgrade one clone like that and just click it. And so from there you can exactly see that I'm actually one hit KO most of the mobs that they are given. And you are if you're asking why do I have chestnuts for most of my mobs, well, I have the artifact that gives me chestnuts 100%, meaning because one chestnut is occurrence of 2%. So let's say 5,000%, it will actually make it 100%. If you want to make it a 50% rate, then you have to level up your artifact to 125. So chestnuts will appear only 25%. Chestnuts are really good because they give you at least 10 times more than usual gold. But if you have the chest of containment, you'll increase the gold inside as well. As there is nothing much to me to say right now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. What is the most important skill for the heroes? Not for your character, but for the heroes. The most important skill, oops, sorry about that, is, let me show you after this. Increase tap damage by 0.4% of the DPS. This is a lot. See, now my DPS is like 4.76. 0.4% of that is actually quite a lot. That will actually combine with your overall damage and your tap damage percentage if you have Drunken Hammer. So you will multiply crazy. As you can see, my tap damage is right now is, let's say, 522 million. If I upgrade to the fourth one, 522 million came to 91 point, let's see that again, 91.79 trillion. So 0.4 is a big margin. Okay, I'll be telling which characters, which heroes, are the most important. First is Torch Welder. The second is Tira. He or she also gives the bonus, as you can see here, 0.4 DPS. And the next one is Jordan, the Mini Knight. He also gives that bonus. After that is Ruthless. Then Ghost Rider. Is it Ghost or Goat? Goat Rider, I'm sorry. As I level up my purchase my heroes. See how much my damage multiply right after that? It comes with a ease, so there's nothing much. Forgot. Goat Rider is at level 200. Then you only can unlock it. If I haven't mentioned which level is it, then I'm sorry, but I will try my best to refer back to it. Master Hawk is 100 as well, as you can see. 75, not 75, 50. But you can do higher, so if you're at level 62 prestige, then this will actually be towards you. After that, it will be Stellaring Enchantor. But this will be, is it this one? Sorry for my mistake. Let me search for the next one. I think it will be the, oops, I don't think it's this stage. Then I'm sorry, to be Oroba, the Foreseer. This will be at the stage of 50 as well, but this is 0.5% of the DPS. So eventually, once you get all these heroes, I will make a list down below which heroes will be most important for the DPS, and the levels I think I will include. If I don't, then you can try search for the levels yourself, but I'll do my best to write out every single name of the hero and the levels that you need to for it to unlock it. After that, there's nothing much, so I will actually fast forward from here and let you see what's coming on next. When I reach a stage, I think that I will actually have a small roadblock with my evolve problems, and I think you won't be able to see through the speed up what I purchase and how I upgrade. But the most important are these skills that you need. The increase tap damage by 0.4, 0.5. The last hero will actually increase by 1% of your DPS. After that is because for those are very high level, you can just press. Not yet, but soon. Really soon. Actually, I will fast forward when I can show you this tactic. As you can see, my money is flowing really quick, and I don't need to click. Why? Because of my shadow clone. And why will ask me why my shadow clone is so long? Well, I have a relic for that as well, if I can find it. Where is it right now? There we go. Shadow clone duration. Shadow clone cooldown, if you have to cool down 50%, is 5 minutes. So if you have any shadow clone that is over 5 minutes, you eventually instantly cool down your shadow clone. I will show you this right after this, because this is because for most of the time, Tab Titans actually do have hackers, meaning they will boost up to 3500, meaning the ending of the game. So you have a depressment. So the last time they say it was a bug, but people start complaining about the hackers, so they actually make it as an extra for you, or a perk, so you don't need to wait for your cooldown. Let's see our ranking right now. You see, I did not give up, but I actually rose by a lot. I'm now at position at 42. At 42 ranking, I can get 3 weapon upgrades and 35 diamonds and 10 tournament points. In the end, I think really it depends on your prestige. If you, let's say you're lower than 10 prestige, even your first prestige, you might actually be ranked at 120. That will actually give you 1 weapon upgrade and a few diamond. That's quite a lot as well. You might think it's really little, 1 weapon upgrade, but 1 weapon upgrade will give you 50%. Let's say you have stopped for a while, but you want to come back, so you finish your first tournament and you want to come back. So let's say you get 2 weapon upgrades, but on the same hero, it increased by 100, means doubling the hero's damage, which is really nice. Okay, as you can see, my shadow clone is cooldown instantly, so I can re-tap it and keep going forward. From there, I have to base on my damage. So as my level goes up, my damage also has to follow. And also to remember to level up the DPS percentage. Yeah, increase tap damage by DPS, sorry. As this will be 200 if I have remembered. Yep, 200. And here, another one. For now, I'll be fast forwarding the video till I have read the Roche block and see what prestige do to your tournament ranking. So see you there. Well, welcome back, guys. Hope you like the time lapse. I actually stopped here because if not, it'd be going on and forever. But I actually forgot to say why should we level the rest of the heroes to 1,000. Of course, you can evolve them, but as you can see, when my cyclone finishes, and here we go. For our recent damage, we only do about 1.57 plus 174, which is seems a lot, but you can actually gain more if you level up all the heroes damage level. For example, here, this will provide overall damage by 10%, and in case of that, that's also overall by 25%. So remember that our hero now is at 22 sorry, not 22, 2.25 E plus 170. So let's see what happens if we actually max out all our heroes one by one. As you can see, you can just max it out and you can level up everything. You can see the next hero's damage might improve, but why? Example here, because the overall damage comes into play. That will eventually help in the end. As we continue, if we can get the last, no, we can't. Let's speed up the stuff. It might lag a bit because the overall damage already applies to all heroes, so he has to recalculate the damage your output is. So the benefits over there is a lot. It's not only providing the damage of overall, and as statistics, it also multiplies your gold multiplier over here. But I didn't show the starting, so I'm sorry for that. At 569%. So if we were to do this to all the heroes, leveling up them to 1,000 and mixing out all the skills. Oh yeah, you can evolve, but if you are like over a 60 prestige, doesn't seem to do much, because since you have the final hero, Dark Lord, it wouldn't do much of an effect to just get another hero. But unless you are really stuck on a level, and evolving might actually help you get through that level, making it easier. If your prestige like maybe 5 or 6, maybe reaching 10, because some evolve will eventually help you. As we get through here, yes, I told you I would do it on the first hero, but I totally forgot. So here I will just summarize it up on what it actually does and how will it help you. And here we can't. Okay, remember our hero's damage was actually 2.25. Now it's 2.82. That's a lot of extra damage. And remember our gold percentage was 596 or something around that. Now it's 833. That's a lot more percentage in gold. So you see, now I can actually one hit kill most of the bosses or chest stuns right now I'm attacking. And the other thing I want to talk about is I didn't cover was when you're actually in tournaments, try to level up your character to 600. That's all you need. After 600, your character doesn't actually give you relics, but this does. For example, if I want to prestige now, I only get 77 point. It's not 70. 77,800 480 480 relics. But if I up it a certain amount, let's say I up my Heavenly Strike to the maximum I can up right now. There we go. Oops, it doesn't seem to change. Should be. Let me try to max up this one then. See, will it change the outcome? It doesn't seem so, so it might be part of my mistake. Because, yep, it doesn't seem so. Well, that's part of my mistake. I'm sorry about that. Because when I did it last time, it gave me extra relics for some reason. And I do not know why. Extra relics meaning that by extra 50 for every 10 levels or something like that. Oh well, it seems it doesn't give any, so I'm sorry for that. As now my clicking is tapping is stronger than my Cyclone, but the good part about it, you can use now the what was it called, Berserker Rage. So let's say you want to tap this and it becomes really hard, so you can't pass it. As you can see, you just have to on your Berserker Rage, then it will shorten everything by a lot, as you can see here. And you wonder what's my ranking right now. Well, 3 jumped to down to 4 because I was actually commentating. But if I have left my Cyclone on and passively going, then I'll be stuck at level 3 still. From here, there's nothing much. And if you're really stuck on a level, let's say, okay, you're right now on this hero, but you want to go on this hero, but you see me putting on level 1, don't do that. If you're really stuck and you can't get the last hero without any of the previous help on other heroes, just level them up, because it will eventually help. For me, if I'm, let's say for example, here might be only 600, or this might be 200. If you evolve this, the damage will overtake the damage of the next hero. That will eventually help you get your targeting hero or next level hero, whatever you call it. As here now, as you see, for me, I have a physiology of plusing them by 100 until 800 right now, until I get my last upgrade. From there, it's really basically just rewatching them, cycloning, or you want to tap, you can tap along as well. But as criticals, okay, for pushing your last, your last push, meaning you want to push further than what you can do, Cyclone does not come in play anymore, because Cyclone is out of the matter. It does not deal enough damage. As for critical, mine is multiplied by 400 plus. If yours is 100 plus, then it's still great. Why? Because you might double, because critical is not consistent. You might double and you might 10 times your normal damage. So in the end, you can push at least another, let's say 5 stages. If you're really stuck, maybe a stage or 2. As you can see here, I'm really pushing. And let's say if I know, for me now, I can't go to, maybe I can, I'm not too sure, because I'm not used to going to 900. I guess I know I'll be stuck at 800, so I will just click here and then let it go again. As you can see, it speed up everything, so it doesn't waste my time. Because it's kind of time consuming, it's true, but if you level up your heroes in the right perspective and the right way, you will save a lot of time. I will evolve, and then from there you can see me fast forwarding again or time lapsing it again until at the stage where I prestige, and what will it do to my score in the leaderboard. Will it go back to 1 or will it stay? Because people are scared to prestige when they're in tournaments because they work so hard to get a ranking. And one more thing is the mentality of the ranks. Don't aim for number 1, because once you aim for number 1, you will lose a lot of hope and faith and the fun of the game. If you really know, just aim for 140 to get 1 weapon upgrade. If you make it, it's okay, you still get diamond. But if you're playing a long time, like 40 prestige or more, try aim for the top 20 or top 40 or top 50. Don't aim for the top 1 because you're never gonna get it, because that's, call it, longer, older players, call it, I'm sorry about that, long time players, yeah. Example as me, you might be prestige of 40, but I'm already prestige of 94, so I can actually target top 10. But when I'm at prestige of 150, I'm actually target the top 5, maybe around that. But if you want to come the 1, it's not possible because you're not predictable of who is joining or not, because there's 200 capacity of people in one group, remember of that. And as we also have the weapon upgrades compared to you, we have more weapon upgrades. You might be lucky to have the full set, but full set doesn't mean anything unless you have the overall damage like us. As you can see, I just level up one of my Dark Lord, right? It actually helps me a lot. But my mentality thinking, because I know when to just level up my Dark Lord, it gives me an advantage. So I know when to click, when to start clicking, or when to help my hero or level it up. Then you ask me, Goliath, won't you feel bored just watching your hero Cyclone and you do nothing and just level up? Well, it's bored, but I find time filling it up, meaning like I read books, do something that I want to do, because I have 7 minutes of my time free, because I don't need really to interact with the game. But after, when I know when I have a hard time, then I start interacting, so to help the boost. I will tap a bit here because since my hero can't support the damage out, but once I tap, as you can see, it speeds up a lot because of the critical damage that is given out through your tapping, because it's almost 10 times I'm not too sure, 10 times to 100 times sometimes. It seems like my Berserker Rage actually finished, so that's why I tap slower. But it looks like we are reaching the evolving rate, because I've been evolving my Dark Lord quite a few times. I know it's about 5 point something plus 88 for the evolve, so I will aim at least for the 7.2 mark. There I know it's good to go to our prestige, not prestige, sorry, the evolve. So there we go. Good. I went kind of past that. Okay. Oh, that kind of missed it. Derp. Okay, there we go. So I'm back to one hit KO. Well, my hero is doing that. but I can actually cyclone and leave it alone. So from here I will fast forward the video again. I hope you enjoy, and I will come back with the whoops, that was my phone, and I will come back with the pre-stage guide, not pre-stage guide, what happens if you pre-stage. See ya. Welcome back, guys. This is my final push. So you can see I'm trying to type really hard right now just to get to the highest point I can peak at, meaning the point where I can't really tap anymore or my hand really hurts. So from there you can actually see now the numbers are building up really fast. So as I tap really fast, people ask me what program do I use to record this, or what do I use to play it. Well, to play it I use BlueStacks for the computer. It's free, but they ask for the premium version. You can see there might be a frame drop here, I'm sorry about that. There's a free version which will ask you to download more applications or useless ads that will pop up. So it's actually free, but you have to download other apps. So that's how they make money in other terms. And what do I use to record? It's called XSplit. XSplit is really widely used for Twitch or video recording, and it does not come for free. They will give you a free trial. You actually can go to the website XSplit. I'll put a link down below as well. And they actually do a great job and great service. As we try to push here back to normal again, so it doesn't go down major big numbers, list of numbers. But the rapid tapping, I was first, then I got second. But the rapid tapping, my frame drops quite a lot, even though on computer, because it's a different operating system, so it doesn't really process that well. But for my understanding, from my knowledge, my understanding as well, I only can go up to 2,789 or 85. I'm not too sure if I really push the hardest, but because it seems that I'm out of diamond, usually I use diamond to just reset my skills to re-push them again, but I accidentally used Warcry, which speeds up your hero speed attack, which is actually quite useless at this stage. But the artifact for increasing duration of the Warcry really helps with overall damage, what we call it. Let me stop tapping here. All damage, not overall, sorry. All damage. It gives you about, well, I have a multiplier right now, but I'll give you a quick glance after this boss. Okay, I'll give you a quick glance. Let's say compared to the Orc Gauntlet, it gives you 140%, while it's the Universal Fuser, which increase the Warcry, gives you 240. That's like almost 80% extra. 80% is quite a lot, so you must take advantage of that if you really want to push for a higher stage. But if you want for gold, it's for easier to get the hero in the beginning, but it doesn't take a big role in pushing you in the further stage. As you can see, I really slowed down here because my Berserker Rage I can't finish. What I usually do right now is actually reset my skill. You see, if I press this, I click this and this, and start tapping again, it really increases the speed and it pushes you really fast forward. This is the tactic I usually use to push myself forward. And remember, just try to level up your hero as well, so it doesn't really slows you down, and you can actually go to the point that you wish to. Because Cyclone now is typically useless. The most important skills are usually the Enrage and the Critical Strike, and with your tapping skills or tapping speed. Heavenly Strike is also useless by this time because it doesn't do enough damage to kill a mob or even the boss. It only takes about 5% of their HP down. When I first got here at this stage, I was really happy. Why? Because I was in the top 10. After my 70th prestige, I was in the top 10 consistently. So from there, I pushed myself harder. I played almost every day. I give advices: if you want to play with me, then whoops, for that, you can add my friend code number. My friend code, sorry, GE03 V3P. So from there you can see me, I'm tapping, but how often I play it depends. When I'm really free, then I play for 1 straight hour. If I'm not, then I'll be playing other games on Steam, like Ark or something else, or maybe City Skylines, and so on. But after this cooldown of the skills, I might be prestiging, so you can see the full view, full aspect of what will it do if you actually prestige in the middle of tournaments. If you have any comment or any questions, just put comment down below, because I'll try to reply you as much as possible, or as fast as possible I can. Any question related to the video or what you want to see next is really appreciated. and how to improve. That I will appreciate because I'm really new to this stuff. Looks like another 4 minutes on that Berserker Rage. I might stop at 270, 2749 or 45, depends, because I know by Game Delphi every 15 levels after stage 80 you get a bonus relic. That bonus relic increases by the stage you increase, so every 15 stages, maybe the first time you get is only one relic, and then the first 15 stages you get one relic or two relics, then the next stage you might get 3 or 5. It increases tremendously, so I advise try if you are really close to the next 15 we call it 15 stage, then you try to push it, because you almost get there and then you get extra prestige. Maybe that prestige will give you an extra 100 relics, you might not know, maybe 20 relics, but it's better than nothing. Maybe you're one stage right behind that bonus, then you lost everything, the bonus relics. If you really have trouble in doing this, you can actually invite friends to help you tap, meaning inviting another two friends, like multiplayer, to get you through your stuck your stage which is stuck. And it actually depends on your own damage. They don't depend on your friend's damage, even though your friend is maybe a lot higher than you. It doesn't actually implement into your stage of gaming or stage of where you are. So if your damage is same as mine, same as this right now, what they tap will be the same thing as they will. If they tap really fast, then you also get really fast, and as well as if they also tap slow or AFK, then there's no taps for you. As we almost reached the 2745 mark. And if you like this video, just give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, just put a thumbs down. And if you want to comment, just comment. Or if you feel more comfortable getting that, just really comment down below. And remember to subscribe for more videos. Not only Tap Titans, I mean there's Dota and everything else. If you want to suggest other games as well. There we go, you're reached here, but we have to pass the stage of the boss to get that bonus. As we pass it right now, okay. Of course, I can go on until 8, 9, but it takes a long time. As we stop here, I think by the time of that, I'll be in the top 10 by the next morning if I wake up. So maybe in top 2, my price is quite a lot: 500 diamond, 12 weapon upgrades, and 80 tournament points. Well, what do you think? What if I prestige? What will it do? Will the leaderboard go back to 1? Or will it stay the same? You want to try? Want to see? I'm sorry, but as we prestige right now, and if when you prestige, it will take a long time, because they have to recalculate everything again, and adding on back to your relic. So give it a moment, 1-2 minutes if you're on phone. Sometimes my computer also lags until 1 minute, so it might hang for that one moment, but after that it goes back to normal. As you can see here, it takes quite a long time. Why? Because you have to really calculate back to what you had. You took at least about a good 30 seconds there. So I still keep the same stage. So you don't have to worry if you want prestige, just prestige. So that's for my guide right now. So I hope you really like it. If you do, see you next time.